Hello, I'm Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. Welcome to a new module of the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program, Nutrition for a Healthy Active Life. In the first lesson, What is a Healthy Active Life?, we'll get the basics. You might have already guessed that a healthy active life is full of lots of physical activity, from going to the gym and enjoying outdoor activities to the tasks you do as part of an everyday life. It's especially important to be active if you want to maintain weight loss. Now, these everyday activities will include things like walking the dog and housework, while exercise would ideally include walking a lot more often, weightlifting twice a week, and daily aerobic exercise. The keys to aerobic exercise are warming up, getting your heart rate up, and comfortably keeping it up. Let's take a closer look at what's behind a healthy active life. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. During this module, we will learn about what's needed for a healthy, active life. In this lesson, we'll look at the basics. Let's get started. A healthy, active life includes all types of physical activity, including sports, working out at the gym, and everyday activities, such as gardening and housework. As you will see, a healthy, active life not only has physical benefits, but emotional benefits as well. A healthy life can drastically improve your well-being. The important thing about a healthy, active life is to make it a part of your daily life, just like brushing your teeth or taking a shower. People of all ages can incorporate regular exercise into their lives to develop a healthy, active life. Many people who lead an active life also enjoy outdoor activities, such as hiking, kayaking, or skiing, which can be great ways to have fun, make new friends, and get in better physical shape. Leading a healthy life is a great way to lose weight and to maintain that weight loss over time. Exercise and an active life are essential to reaching and maintaining a healthy weight. However, with work, family, and household responsibilities, many people have difficulty finding time to exercise or to make a trip to the gym. The good news is that there are many daily activities that burn calories and can easily fit right into your daily routine. Lots of the activities that are part of daily living burn calories and support a healthy, active life. For example, taking the stairs, walking the dog, and doing housework may burn calories without you even thinking about it. Remember that the number of calories burned may vary depending on your weight and muscle mass. Did you know that you can burn from 200 to 300 calories per hour by doing vigorous gardening, such as mowing or planting? These activities help you keep an active life while you do your chores. You might be wondering how much exercise you need. According to health experts, you should strive to walk more every day, and you should fit in regular exercise into your life, no matter how busy you are. If you aren't in the habit of being physically active, you can run out of energy trying to force yourself to do it every day. But if you make physical activity a habit, being active becomes a lot easier. Weight control is a good reason to exercise, but there are other powerful reasons to work out. Strength training exercise can help to build muscle, reduce fat, and strengthen bones. Like your muscles, your bones can adapt to the stresses placed on them. Therefore, you can strengthen your bones by stressing them with resistance exercises. Did you know that exercise is a proven way to maintain your healthy body weight after you've lost weight? If you can commit to just 30 minutes per day or burn about 2,000 calories per week from exercise, it will help you to maintain your weight loss. You don't even need to do your exercise all at once. It might be easier for you to exercise twice a day, like taking a brisk walk during your lunch break and another one after dinner. Most people will benefit from 30 minutes of moderate physical activity per day. However, optimally, you should also do weightlifting twice a week. As your lean muscle increases, so does your resting metabolism, and you burn more calories all day long. Generally speaking, for each pound of lean body mass you gain, you burn about 14 more calories each day. That may not sound like much, but if you build up 10 pounds, that's 140 more calories that you burn each day at rest. 30 or more minutes of aerobic exercise daily is also recommended, as aerobic activities help make your heart stronger and more efficient. Did you know that aerobic exercise not only increases the flow of oxygen to the heart, but also increases the flow of oxygen to the brain? This is key to maintaining lower stress levels and a sense of well-being. Exercise triggers the production of endorphins. Endorphins are natural compounds that are produced by the body and act as natural pain relievers in response to the shock that the body receives during exercise. The release of endorphins leads to a sense of well-being, which is another reason why we feel good when we exercise. Regular aerobic exercise is vital to staying healthy. It's important to condition your heart. Physical activity helps to control your weight by using excess calories that otherwise would be stored as fat. The number of calories you eat and use each day regulates your body weight. Everything you eat contains calories, and everything you do uses calories, including sleeping, breathing, and digesting food. Following a regular aerobics program gives you a sense of commitment and control. Two positive mental attitudes that help reduce stress. Aerobics also relax tense muscles, thereby relieving your body's stress response. Virtually any form of exercise, from aerobics to weightlifting, can act as a stress reliever. As you begin to regularly shed your daily tensions through movement and physical activity, you may find that this focus on a single task and the resulting energy and optimism can help you remain calm and clear in everything that you do. Here are some examples of great aerobic exercise that can easily be part of your daily routine. Walking, running, bicycling, and exercising on a treadmill or elliptical machine. All of these activities will keep oxygen flowing through your body. They all have the same positive effects on your brain by increasing the mood-lifting endorphins. To get the most benefits from your aerobic exercise, it's key to warm up to avoid any injuries or soreness. A few minutes of easy stretches is enough to increase blood flow to the muscles, improving flexibility and preventing injury or soreness. Keep your heart rate at a level where you are sweating but still able to carry on a conversation. This will allow you to condition your heart and burn fat. The number of calories you burn is calculated by your weight and time spent in your activity. For example, a 130-pound person who spends 30 minutes mowing in the garden will burn around 180 calories. But if the person weighs 160 pounds, they can easily burn 220 calories when mowing for 30 minutes. Keep this in mind when you are calculating energy out, which is exercise, versus energy in. For the energy to maintain a healthy, active life, make sure to keep a diet of balanced nutrition. A diet is considered balanced when all food groups are represented in healthy proportions or percentages. This means eating the recommended amounts of vitamins, minerals, fats, carbohydrates, and proteins. To fuel your healthy, active life, you need to get the proper nutrients and to also time your meals and snacks to keep you satisfied throughout the day. Make sure to include some protein and healthy carbohydrates at each meal and snack to keep you well fueled throughout the day. Most people need a snack during the long stretch between lunch and dinner to help them to avoid overeating at night. Try a protein shake, some yogurt with fruit, or a protein bar. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In the next lesson, we'll look at how muscles work and grow. See you at the next meeting. Hello, welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program with me, Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. In the last lesson, you learned what a healthy, active life consists of. In Lesson 2, you'll learn how muscles work and grow. First, it's important to understand that your body is made up of different muscles for doing different things. Muscles that include the skeletal, the cardiac, and smooth muscles. Your body has nearly 250 million skeletal muscle fibers. So it's important to take excellent care of your muscles in order to function at your best. Now, how do they work? How do they grow? During this lesson, we'll have the answer to these questions, and we'll even illustrate them for you. Let's take a look. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In this lesson, we'll learn all about muscles, how they work and how they grow. Let's take a look. Without muscles, you wouldn't be able to do anything. Muscles let you move your arms and legs as well as lift weights. Muscles move blood throughout your body. Muscles help your intestines digest food. Muscles are made of special cells that look like long, thin tubes with two sets of sliding fibers. Skeletal muscles in particular are attached to the bones in your body. Every time you decide to move, the muscles pull on the bones and move your body. A little protein motor moves the fibers together to contract your muscles or apart to relax them. When you stretch the fiber apart through exercise, you stimulate the muscle cells to grow bigger. When muscles grow, they recruit small cells called satellite cells. The satellite cells merge with the muscle, adding protein so the muscle fiber gets larger. This is how your muscles become bigger. The more protein your muscles get, the larger they grow. Eating any food, particularly foods with plenty of protein, immediately after you finish your workout helps your muscles heal faster, so you can do more work. The sooner you eat protein after you finish your hard workout, the quicker you will recover. It is best to consume protein as soon as you finish working out, ideally within 30 minutes. But your body can only metabolize a certain amount of protein at one time. So, probably eating 60 grams of protein after a workout is more than your body can handle. It would be more appropriate to eat around 20 to 30 grams, a moderate amount to help you recover. Did you know that the strongest muscle in the human body is the masseter, which is found in the jaw? When you chew on something, it's the masseter muscle that controls the force of the bite. The average person can bite down with a force anywhere from 150 to 250 pounds. But the world record for bites is an astounding 975 pounds that lasted 2 seconds. 3 types of muscles are key. Cardiac muscle to help move blood throughout the body. Skeletal muscle to move your limbs and exercise. Smooth muscle to help digest food. Maintaining all 3 types of muscle is very important for health. Skeletal muscle is by far the most abundant type of muscle in the body. Generally, when we talk about dietary protein supporting muscle mass, we are speaking about skeletal muscle. Did you know that the human body has approximately 250 million skeletal muscle fibers? When you do anything from waving your hand to running down the street, you are using skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles move and support the skeleton. They make up 50% of your body weight. When people go on unhealthy diets, they lose a significant amount of skeletal muscle, which is not healthy. Muscles are remodeling all the time. Some muscle cells are growing while others are shrinking. If you don't use your muscles, they shrink. So it is important to exercise your muscles and feed them the nutrients they need to keep them from shrinking. This is why there are basic daily recommendations for dietary protein. These recommendations are at international levels and are used to help create healthy nutrition programs. The value of strength training has been touted for years. It makes your muscles strong and you look and feel better too. But not only that, for a regular strength workout session will offer you other important benefits. Regular weight-bearing exercise and strengthening will build stronger bones and a stronger musculoskeletal system. That means you can lift, move, and enjoy recreational activities more easily. Conditioned muscles help you lift and hold your body upright better. As a result, you appear taller and more confident and vibrant. There's no better way to increase your metabolism than to develop more muscle mass. Muscle burns a great deal of calories to keep itself alive, even when it's at rest. And finally, regular strength training leads to better muscle control and balance. As a result, you're less likely to fall. And if you do fall, your injury will be less severe. Muscle strength appears to be relatively stable through age 50, but a 15% loss in muscle strength per decade occurs between the ages of 50 to 70. And from the ages of 70 to 80 years, a 30% loss in muscle strength has been noted. Therefore, the ability of older persons to engage in physical activity lowers due to decreased muscle strength. Decreased physical activity contributes to whole muscle loss and alters body composition in a number of ways. If you don't move, muscle mass is decreased, while fat mass is increased. People with sedentary jobs and senior citizens with decreased activity can lose muscle tone, so make sure to maintain a healthy, active life. Research has shown that if the body has a 1.5% decrease in water, it results in a decrease of muscle strength. Given that such a small amount of water loss can compromise strength, staying hydrated can help you maintain your strength and help you build muscle over time. The more fluid inside the muscle cell, the larger the muscle cell will be. Since muscle tissue is approximately 70% water, increasing fluid volume by just a small percentage can have a big impact on muscle size, tone, and strength. Muscles require many things besides exercise to stay healthy. Proper nutrition is vital to maintain and grow your muscles. You must be sure your diet includes enough high-quality protein and healthy carbohydrates. Supplements may offer complete nutrition for healthy muscles. Consider products that include protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. And make sure they offer the right carbohydrates for quick energy. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. During the next lesson, we'll look at the special nutritional needs of athletes. See you at the next meeting. Hello again and welcome back. I'm Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. Lesson 3 of Nutrition for a Healthy Active Life is all about sports nutrition, which is the nutrition you use before, during, and after sports activities. It's divided into before exercise, during exercise, and after exercise, and it's quite different than the nutrition required by the average person. That's because athletes need nutrition that keeps them performing at their best. Before exercise, athletes need to hydrate, get energy from carbohydrates, and balance their electrolytes. During exercise, they should continue to hydrate with an electrolyte drink, drink optimal carbs, stay comfortable, stop and stretch as needed, and in certain cases, eat very lightly. About those carbs they need while exercising, they need enough to maintain muscle energy stores and should obtain the carbs through fluids at set intervals. And after exercise, athletes need to replenish energy stores, fluids, carbs, and protein. Now let's see the specifics of sports nutrition. Welcome to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In this lesson, we will learn about sports nutrition, which is all about the special nutritional needs of athletes. Let's get started. Sports nutrition is the nutrition you use before, during, and after sports activities. It is different than your usual everyday nutrition because it's designed to provide you the extra nutrients you need for sports activities. Sports nutrition is divided into 3 phases: before exercise, during exercise, and after exercise. As you'll see, each phase of sports nutrition has different requirements to meet the body's demands during each unique phase. Sports nutrition is the study and practice of nutrition and diet as they relate to athletic performance. It is concerned with the type and quantity of food and fluid taken by an athlete. It deals with nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, supplements, and organic substances such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats as they relate to the needs of an athlete. The timing of meals is important for good exercise performance. Your body's preferred source of fuel is carbohydrates, and you have some carbohydrates stored in your liver and your muscles that can be used during exercise to keep you going. But if you usually exercise first thing in the morning, your body might be a little bit low on carbohydrates since you haven't eaten since the night before. Ideally, you would have had some healthy carbs at dinner time, but it's a good idea to top off your gas tank in the morning with a small meal. If you are going to exercise soon after eating, your meal will need to be lighter. Did you know that soccer players lose an average of 2 liters of sweat during a 90-minute game? Sweat loss by professional soccer players ranges from 1.06 to 2.65 liters during a 90-minute session in cool air. Most any sport consisting of intense physical activity will cause the body to lose sweat and lose hydration. For example, cyclists can lose up to 2 liters of sweat and 1,000 milligrams of sodium per hour. To make up for this loss for the rest of the day, you should drink fluids equal to 150% of the sweat lost. Before exercise, sports nutrition is all about preparing the body for the physical endurance it's about to undergo. It's a bit like packing to go camping, ensuring you have all the supplies you'll need during your trip. In the before exercise phase, those supplies are hydration, drinking fluids, carbohydrates for energy, and minerals called electrolytes, which help keep your body and your heart functioning at a healthy level. If you're going to exercise in the morning and won't have much time to digest your meal before you start working out, then a light or liquid meal is best. A protein shake or some cottage cheese with fruit would work great. If you work out mid-morning or mid-afternoon, then a regular breakfast or lunch is fine. You'll have plenty of time to digest your meal before you start your workout. If you usually work out after dinner, then your dinner meal should be light so you have time to digest it. Again, a protein shake or a bowl of soup would be good choices for a light dinner. During exercise, your body is using a lot of fluids. Here are some tips so you don't overdo it during strenuous activity. Drink water with electrolytes to stay hydrated. Choose the best carbohydrates for optimal energy. Eat lightly so that gastric distress does not occur. Exercise comfortably, staying within your physical limits. Stop and stretch as needed to minimize muscle damage. Did you know that about 83% of your blood is water? Having so much water in your blood helps digest our food, transport bodily waste, and control body temperature. Every day, humans must replace 2.4 liters of water. We can do this through drinking fluids, but the body also takes water from the foods we eat. When you're working out and sweating, your body is losing fluids and important body salts. That's why it's so important to stay hydrated and to replace these important salts. When the weather is hot and humid, you are losing even more fluids than when the air is dry. When the level of fluids in your body drops, it strains the body, and your ability to exercise will be affected. Signs that you are dehydrated could be that you are urinating less often, or that your urine is very dark. Exercise will also become increasingly difficult, and you may even experience muscle cramps. This is why no matter what the temperature or humidity is, staying hydrated is one of the most important things an athlete can do. Muscles and the liver store very few calories as energy, and athletes need a lot of energy to keep going. Let's consider this. 1 hour of intense cycling can burn 900 calories. Bike races can last for 4 hours or more, and that's over 3,500 calories. Running a marathon can burn more than 3,000 calories. 1 hour of swimming can use up to 600 calories. Many competitive swimmers swim 4 or more hours a day. That's about 2,500 calories. A professional soccer player competing in a 90-minute match can burn up to 2,500 calories. So during exercise, be sure to use sports drinks to provide both fluid and carbohydrates. Did you know that your muscles and liver store only about 1,200 calories of carbohydrates? For athletes, that's very little energy reserves. Their bodies are doing more strenuous work than a person doing everyday activities. That's why athletes use much more calories, hence the need to keep energy up during exercise. After exercise, it's important to replenish all the stores that were depleted during activity. In the first 30 minutes after you stop exercising, you need to replenish the stores of energy that your muscles have used up. This means replenishing the carbohydrate and protein stores by consuming a protein-enriched shake. And, along with replenishing your energy stores, it's vital to keep your body hydrated. You've likely lost a lot of fluids in sweat, so you'll need plenty of water and electrolytes too. Aside from training, nutrition is the most important influence on sports performance. To reach one's highest potential, all of the body's systems must be working optimally. The best way to achieve this is to eat a variety of nutritious foods. To have enough energy for exercise and for life, an adequate number of calories must be consumed. The amount of calories needed depends on many different factors, such as age, sex, height, weight, muscle mass, and fat mass. Too few calories can negatively affect workouts and energy levels, as well as cause the breakdown of muscle and bone, increasing the risk of injury. Did you know that in the 1940s, dietary protein supplements began to be consumed? They gained popularity with the general public because resistance and strength training athletes were seeing improved muscle building results by using these supplements. Most athletes know that getting enough rest after exercise is essential to high-level performance, but many still overtrain and feel guilty when they take a day off. Rest days are critical to sports performance for a variety of reasons. Some are physiological and some are psychological. Rest is physically necessary so that the muscles can repair, rebuild, and strengthen. For recreational athletes, including in rest days can help maintain a better balance between home, work, and fitness goals. Did you know that your body's response to intense physical activity is very similar to your body's response to actual injury? After bodily injury, certain biomarkers for muscle damage are elevated. These same markers are often elevated after physical activity. Your body experiences both injury and intense physical activity as muscular stress, which is why proper recovery after workouts is absolutely vital and must not be skipped. Recovery allows the body to replenish energy stores and repair damaged tissues. Exercise or any other physical activity causes changes in the body, such as muscle tissue breakdown and the depletion of energy stores like muscle glycogen, as well as fluid loss. Recovery time allows these stores to be replenished and allows tissue repair to occur. Without sufficient time to repair and replenish, the body will continue to break down from intense exercise. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In the next lesson, we'll put what we've learned into practice. See you at the next meeting. Hello, I'm Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education and your host for the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. As we now know, a healthy, active life is loaded with physical activity. It's activity that you commit to doing every day, especially if you want to maintain weight loss. It's all about regular exercise, including weightlifting and aerobic exercise, which gets your heart rate up. It's also about complete nutrition, cellular nutrition. We also learn how muscles work and grow. Muscle types include skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscles, and they let your body move and function as it should. Muscles consist of sets of two long threads that contract or pull apart. When they're pulled apart, they relax. When stretched apart, they are stimulated to grow. Let's learn some tips on how to put all this theory into action and start improving your life. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In this lesson, we'll put all that we've learned during the past 3 lessons into practice. Let's get started. A healthy life includes all types of physical activity, including sports, working out at the gym, walking, and everyday activities, such as gardening and housework. Weight control is a good reason to exercise, but there are other powerful reasons to work out as well. Exercise increases muscles, reduces the amount of fat stored in your body, and strengthens your bones. Without muscles, you wouldn't be able to do anything. There are 3 different types of muscles in the body. Skeletal muscles, which let you move your arms and legs as well as lift weights. Cardiac muscles, which move blood throughout your body. Smooth muscles, which help your intestines digest food. Carbohydrates in the diet provide the fuel that allows muscles to work. But you also need enough protein in the diet to build muscle tissue, and also to repair the muscles after they are stressed during exercise. Lean protein foods like fish and shellfish, low-fat meats, chicken or turkey breast, and fat-free dairy products are all healthy proteins that can help keep your muscles strong and healthy. Every time you eat, aim for a balanced meal that includes some healthy carbohydrates, such as fruit, vegetables, and whole grains, and some healthy low-fat proteins too. That way you'll have the balanced nutrition you need to fuel all of your activities. Sports nutrition is the nutrition you use before, during, and after sports activities. It is different than your usual everyday nutrition because it's designed to provide you the extra nutrients you need for sports activities. Start every day with a positive attitude. If you tell yourself that you will stay active and eat healthier, you're more likely to exercise daily. A positive attitude is important for your well-being. Breakfast is as important as a positive attitude to start the day. When you skip breakfast, you are likely to become tired when your brain and body run low on fuel. By mid-morning, you might grab a cup of coffee or wolf down a sugary candy bar to wake up again. This might work for a few minutes, but by lunchtime, you are hungry, crabby, and perhaps your mood might make you a little more prone to make unhealthy choices at lunch. Remember, your body expects to be refueled a few times each day, starting with breakfast. In fact, people who eat breakfast are more likely to maintain a healthy and active life. You don't need a gym to get a great workout. You can take a brisk walk, jog, or swim to increase your heart rate. You can strength train at home with dumbbells or resistance bands. And you should follow up with some light stretching to keep your muscles flexible. Be an active family. Schedule a regular time for family physical activity. Schedule activities everyone can do together, such as biking, inline skating, or swimming. Go out and play with your children when you can. Do anything. Play tag, play catch, ride a bike, get on a swing, play basketball, or join their outdoor activities. Walk or bike with your children instead of driving for short errands. When you begin your workout, you need to warm up your muscles to get the blood flowing through them. This will make it less likely that you will get a cramp or injure your muscle while you exercise. So always start every session with a brief warm-up, including stretching. Warmer muscles perform better. You will get more out of your exercise session by having the right fuel on board. A good pre-workout meal should have carbohydrates and protein. You don't want a heavy meal before a workout. Instead, a balanced, light meal will provide what your body needs for energy and to build and tone muscles. Before you work out, you need to top off your body's fuel tank with some healthy carbohydrates and a little bit of protein. If you will be working out soon after you have your meal, say within an hour or so, you'll want to have a light meal. A protein shake made with milk and fruit, some yogurt, or cottage cheese with fruit, or a bowl of oatmeal would all be good choices. If you work out in the afternoon, you should have enough time to digest your lunch meal, as long as the meal isn't too large or too heavy. Don't forget to drink plenty of fluids in the hours leading up to your activity so you'll be well hydrated. During exercise, the most important thing is to make sure that you stay hydrated. If your exercise session lasts less than an hour, then plain water is fine to use. Sports drinks are recommended when exercise is going to last longer than an hour, or if you are going to be exercising when it's very hot or humid. Many people like to use sports drinks even for short bouts of exercise because the lightly sweet taste encourages them to drink and they're more likely to stay hydrated. Eating after your workout is as important as fueling up beforehand. A small meal of protein and carbs within 2 hours of your exercise session will give your body what it needs to build and repair muscles and the blood vessels that supply them. After working out, you could have something like a protein shake, a bowl of cereal with milk, a sandwich, or some fruit with yogurt. All of these would give your body both carbohydrates and protein. Don't forget to drink fluids when you're done exercising, too, to help your body restore the fluids that you have lost from sweating. When you sweat heavily during exercise, you can lose some important minerals like potassium and magnesium, so it's important to replace these. Sports drinks supply some of these salts and are useful during physical activity, but your diet should include plenty of fruits and vegetables that are particularly good sources of potassium and magnesium. For example, cantaloupe and watermelon are rich in both fluid and potassium, and so are terrific foods to eat after exercise. Vegetables and fish are good sources of magnesium, so a dinner of broiled fish and steamed veggies would be a good idea to replace this important mineral. Dehydration can be a serious problem, especially if you exercise in hot, humid environments. Drinking fluids before, during, and after exercise will help you maintain adequate hydration levels. Try to drink regularly during exercise. By the time you feel thirsty, you may already be quite dehydrated. Carrying a water bottle or using a hydration pack allows you to be ready to drink when you're thirsty. Many people like to use sports drinks, which do have their advantages. For one thing, sports drinks are lightly sweet and may encourage you to drink more. When you exercise longer than 1 hour, sports drinks can help to provide the necessary carbohydrates and important body salts to keep you going. These drinks are designed to deliver about 60 grams of carbohydrates in 1 liter. That's about what you need for each hour of exercise. And they are also designed so that you'll absorb the fluids rapidly. The natural sugars in fruit juice empty from the stomach more slowly than the carbohydrates in sports drinks, so it's best to save juices for after exercise. Many athletes find that they are best able to stay hydrated when they drink on a schedule. Here are the recommendations. Weigh yourself before you start, so you can determine how much fluid you lose during activity. Drink plenty of fluids before exercising, particularly at your pre-exercise meal. Have about a half liter of fluid during the 2 to 3 hours before you start. Have another half liter about 10 to 20 minutes before starting out. During exercise, have 250 milliliters of fluid every 15 to 20 minutes. Weigh yourself after exercise. For every pound you lose, drink a half liter of fluid, or about 1 liter for every kilogram of body weight you lose. Your body needs carbohydrates to fuel your muscles so you can have an effective workout. Give your body some carbohydrates before your exercise session. For longer workouts, you can get carbohydrates from sports drinks or from easily digested foods like bananas or cereal bars. If you like to exercise in the morning, eat some healthy carbohydrates at dinner the night before. Have some whole wheat pasta or a baked sweet potato or some brown rice with your meal the evening before a morning workout to help keep up your body's stores of carbohydrates. Many people exercise to lose weight, but soon find that they need to track what they eat if they want to see weight loss. It is very easy to regain the calories you just burned with a single extra treat after your workout. For example, an average person burns 165 calories during 1 hour of weightlifting. If that person decides to treat herself or himself after the workout session with a cheeseburger, fries, and soft drink, she or he will be consuming 1,025 calories. That's basically 860 extra calories to be stored. Instead, find healthy, balanced, light meals and snacks, relying on whole foods whenever possible. Good work! You have completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. Next time, we'll review what we've learned. See you at the next meeting. Hello, I'm Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education and your host for the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. Now that you've completed another module, let's summarize the lessons and take a quick little quiz. You learned quite a bit about how keeping an active life may help you feel better. You learned how muscles work and that maintaining good muscle function is very important. You also got important recommendations so you can start implementing an active life. These are very useful tips that will help teach you how to feel better through balanced nutrition and a more active life. It's time to review some of the concepts you learned during this module and, of course, to take the fun quiz. It's time to review what we've learned. Let's take a quick look back. A healthy, active life is one that includes lots of exercise, the right nutrition, and a daily commitment to both. Everyday activities like housework and gardening can help you burn calories. If you have lost weight and want to maintain it, 30 minutes of daily exercise, or 2,000 calories burned per week, will help. To achieve a healthy, active life, everyone should add more walking to their lives, as well as commit to 30 or more minutes of daily aerobic activity and weightlifting twice a week. Good nutrition is the basis of a healthy, active life. Keep a balanced diet and consider including supplements in your diet to make sure you get enough nutrients to maintain your energy. 3 types of muscles are key. Cardiac muscle to help move blood throughout your body, skeletal muscle to move your limbs and exercise, smooth muscle to help digest food. Muscle cells, long, thin tubes in threads, are activated by a protein motor that makes them contract and relax. When stretched apart, muscle growth is stimulated. When muscles grow, they recruit small cells called satellite cells. The satellite cells merge with the muscle, adding protein so the muscle fiber gets larger. This is how your muscles become bigger. The more protein your muscles get, the larger they grow. Eating any food, particularly foods with plenty of protein, immediately after you finish your workout helps your muscles heal so you can do more work. The sooner you eat protein after you finish your hard workout, the quicker you will recover. To maintain muscles, they must be nourished and exercised so that they don't shrink. Muscle nutrition needs to include high-quality protein, amino acids, water, vitamins and minerals, carbohydrates. Sports nutrition is the unique nutrition that athletes need to sustain their bodies and enhance performance. It's different from everyday nutrition. Sports nutrition has 3 phases: before exercise, during exercise, and after exercise. Before exercise, you need hydration, carbohydrates, and electrolytes. During exercise, you need water with electrolytes every 15 minutes and carbohydrates in liquid form. And don't overexert yourself. After exercise, you need protein and carbohydrates in the form of a protein-rich shake and water with electrolytes. Now that you've refreshed your memory, you are ready for the fun quiz. See you then. Welcome. It is time for the fun quiz. Let's begin. Take some time to answer these 5 questions. Now let's see how you did. To live a healthy, active life, you should commit to how much aerobic exercise? 30 or more minutes daily. Consistency is the key. During aerobic exercise, you reach your ideal heart rate when you are sweating and you can't carry a conversation. This is false. You reach your ideal heart rate when you are sweating, but you can still carry a conversation. Muscles help you to do all of the above. Muscles have important functions in the body, including helping you to move and lift weights, to help your blood circulate, and to help you digest your food. Sports nutrition is the same as everyday nutrition. False. While everyday nutrition provides you with the nutrients needed for your regular daily activities, sports nutrition is designed to provide the extra nutrients needed for sports activities. Sports nutrition is divided into how many phases? Sports nutrition is divided into 3 phases: before exercise, during exercise, and after exercise. Congratulations! You've completed this entire module. Great job!